In last week's episode, we sailed our last days en route to Kodiak, Alaska, from Hawaii. We arrived after 17 days and 2,269 nautical miles.
Hello, sir. We have moored our boat and we're ready to come to the office.
We have to call Customs and Border Protection as well. Tell them that we're here. It's so nice that we don't have to go through customs or anything like that now. Because we left from the US and we are coming to the US. So we only need to show our boat papers for the marina and our passports, I guess, and visas. And we're good to go. We're here!
Yeah, they told us they had all the books, all the cruising guides for Alaska, but they didn't have them there. But the parrots were flying into Hawaii just when we left. So now we're checked in. Now we're going to, I guess, take a shower and then go and get something to eat. I'm really hungry. So what do we have here?
It's so heavy! How many books are there? We got a package! We met Adji and Mike when we were in Honolulu. They're also sailing, and they sailed up to Southeast Alaska and did British Columbia last year. And they said that we could borrow their cruising guides because we haven't found any yet, so they sent us their cruising guides. So let's see. So everyone says that the Douglas guides are the best for Alaska and British Columbia, and they have several like for all the different areas, and they are pretty expensive. So this is great. Wow, look at these. Wow. A lot of information. So we have the Inside Passage, north coast of British Columbia, Southeast Alaska, and the San Juan and Gulf Islands. Wow. That's a lot of reading.
Nice.
Really nice. Yeah, so nice of them. Thanks, Angie and Mike.
How's it going?
Good. These are your sweatshirts. Really thick ones and warm. I'm reorganizing our closet. So now I'm gonna stow away like our summer clothes, shorts and dresses and stuff like that, and bring out the warmer clothes. So I'm just, I think I'm gonna put some of it in vacuum bags. Yeah, feels strange.
In Kodiak Harbor, sailboats are a minority. Here it's the fishing boats that dominates, and is also the biggest industry on the island. They fish salmon, halibut and crabs. Some of the boats from the TV series Deadliest Catch are moored here. Most of the fish and seafood gets exported and are kept in big freezer containers.
Alaska belonged to Russia until 1867, when the United States bought it from the Russian Empire. Alaska was an American territory for a long time and became an American state first in 1959. The Russian heritage is noticeable in Kodiak, and many of the locals have Russian heritage. So this is what they recommend you to have when you walk in the forest around here in Alaska. Bear spray. I think it's like mace or pepper spray, same thing. Maybe a bit stronger. And pretty good range, like 6 meters. Today the weather is really nice. It's been around, I don't know, 14, maybe 15 degrees in the shade, which is pretty warm here. The last couple of days it's been down to 8, 10 degrees, a little bit of rain, but today the sun is out. It's really nice. I guess this weather is pretty normal for the season. Actually, we're in the same latitude as Stockholm, home in Sweden, or just about. And but the difference in temperature in the summer is quite a lot. Back home we have around 25 degrees in the shade right now, and I think it's pretty rare that it gets that hot or warm here in Alaska. So it's a big difference, and I guess it's because we have the Gulf Stream.
Near Island is connected to Kodiak City with a bridge, and the island has great hiking trails.
Found it. Seems to be alive still, but we need some new props. And there's a pretty big gash at the top here. I guess it's a propeller that's been bent into the plastic. But the motor seems to be alright, I think, and the frame is still there, and the gimbal is also okay. So, but I don't want to test fly it with these props. We need to get new ones. We have new ones on the boat.
Then that's made in Sweden.
Monty works in the harbor and has Swedish heritage, like his last name Andersson tells. And when he saw the Swedish flag on Ran, he and his family invited us to their home and let us use their washing machine and shower.
You are a strange one. I think it's you can see on the bottom, made in Sweden.
Yeah, Nils Olsson. Nusnäs, Sweden. Yeah, that's in Dalarna.
I think I bought it in
Dala Hemslöjd.
in California. There's a Swedish village. It's called Kingsburg.
Oh, okay.
Kingsburg, California.
Cool.
They have a Swedish festival.
All right.
Okay, wow. So, Monty, are you half Swedish? Or
No, I'm probably more Irish, but on my mom's side, I was surprised. I thought my dad's side, being the name,
Yeah.
that I had more Swedish there, but actually, I guess on my mom's side, she's more than my father. So that was a surprise.
But you know a lot about Sweden. You know.
Well, I mean, I was told when I was a young child that my great-grandfather, a full-blooded Swede,
Yeah.
married a Native American, and so I just adopted the. You know, I was like, well, I'm part of the culture, so started studying it. You know, and always wanted to go there, but never have done it. But one day, hopefully we will.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should.
We'd like to.
And you learned a couple of new words today.
Yes.
I shouldn't repeat.
Fan, jävla skit.
Very important. Everybody go to Sweden.
Important. You need to know those.
Yeah, you need that.
Is that?
Wow.
Yes.
That would be really cool if someone would come into the harbor.
Come into the harbor with this.
Yeah.
And so you were supposed to pull into the harbor sailing this. And then Johan would come off the boat. Oh, speaking
I have
his
to
language.
send you a bottle of Explorer vodka.
And Malin, she come in on this ship here. The smaller.
But the golden ship.
The golden
There you
ship.
go.
I have all the money.
Yeah, you do. That's why you're with her. I know it. She's financing the voyage.
We had lunch at the old power station, which is now a Japanese restaurant with great food. And then we looked at the view over Kodiak City. Thank you so much, Monty and family, for the hospitality. So we're ready to leave Kodiak. Today we're gonna go to a small island which belongs to Kodiak. It's just north of this main island of Kodiak Island.
Lovely morning, Kodiak. Quite a lot of current here. Wasn't all too easy to get to the dock.
It didn't take long before we saw spouts from humpback whales. And the so cute but hard to catch on film puffing birds.
So now we've entered the big bay, or I don't know if you can call it fjord. So we are heading a few more miles up in that direction to Kitoy Bay. We will anchor, and we're gonna test our new anchor for the first time. So we're gonna check extra careful that everything is well attached before we drop it. I don't know what depth it's gonna be in there.
10 meters, 30 feet.
There's a lot of kelp in the water. That's like the big danger we have now in the waters. You don't want to get that entangled in the crop. And there's full of jellyfish as well. These like this big, white. It's getting a little bit warmer now with the sun. Otherwise it's only been like 9 degrees. So I have 3 layers of clothes on. Over there is a puffin bird. Oh, there are lots of them there. Lots of puffins.
Really fantastic place. And it becomes so calm in here. Everything, the wind, everything is just died down.
Coming into the anchorage, there was a pod of sea lions, popping up their heads to check who was coming.
They're heavy.
Yeah. So what do we have here?
This is gonna be so good. We haven't eaten since breakfast and now it's 4:30, so we're quite hungry. US pancakes, fresh strawberries, fresh blueberries, hazelnuts. I love hazelnuts. And a little bit of whipped cream and honey. Treating ourselves. And we're in this beautiful spot. Like, I get the same feeling as when we were in this paradise island in San Blas. I get that feeling here as well. So good. The sounds I hear now are birds, like the splash from jumping fish, and the pod of seals that are over there.
Sea lions.
Sea lions. When they come up above the surface and blow their nostrils.
There's an eagle over there. Did you see it?
Yeah. Ser du den? Han är
Yeah,
där.
it's in the tree over there, yeah.
Han är uppe vid trädet, han tittar på oss. Ser du?
The Kodiak bear is the largest subspecies of the brown bear, and there are around 3,500 bears on Kodiak Island. They can grow as big as the polar bear, and it's believed that they have been isolated on the island for over 10,000 years. The abundance of food in the archipelago have made them grow bigger than other brown bears. Pretty cool place.
And the eagles.
The eagles, that was crazy.
Yeah, fantastic.
They just flew in like in 100 kilometers and took a fish on the surface. But look at that animal. He's so pretty. I think it's a juvenile, maybe. He doesn't look that big, like an adult.
Oh, like a teenager.
Yeah, like a teenager.
That was so cool. We just talked about the cave that is over there, and we just said that look like it could be a deer, like a bear den, you know, like where they sleep in the wintertime. And then like minutes later, you just there's a bear just next to the cave on the beach, and he walked all the way. I think he's been standing there for a while.
Right before we saw him, I said to Johan that maybe we won't see any bear here. And then 30 seconds later, it's like, Johan, there's a bear on the beach looking at us. He had definitely been checking us out from up there behind the trees. And like first he was on the beach, and when he went up in the forest, like he was peeking like behind a tree.
Yeah.
They're so curious. And how the weather is just amazing
fantastic.
too. It's hot. You just have t-shirt on.
Yeah. So I think tomorrow we probably will stay here for another day. It's going to come in a front tomorrow with gusts up to 40 knots and some rain. So I guess we'll stay here because it seems to be a really protected anchorage.
Tomorrow?
So this boat is just fantastic. This is really the type of boat that I want to have. With this, what do you call it? Like doghouse or
Pilot house.
pilot house. So is this the final boat? Is this the, you always have new plans,
No.
this is the final. And
I built 3, this is the 3rd, it's finished.
did you realize everything that you wanted to do on this boat? All the ideas?
Mainly, yes.
Yeah?
What is it that you're most, most content with on the boat? What's like your favorite thing on the boat?
Well, yeah, I don't know. In rough sea, it's very. This boat is very, very okay.
Yeah.
The bow is very high,
Yeah.
so it's really to have a wave on the deck. You have to push
Yeah.
it.
The
Yes.
sails dry. Yeah.
Did you really?
Oh,
I'm gonna put my
starting to get itchy.
sweater on. Yeah.
It took Jean-Francois 5 years to build the Maca, and he left France many years ago and has since then sailed around Cape Horn and into the Pacific.
It's 10 o'clock in the evening. The sun is still up for, I don't know, another hour probably. It's been a fantastic day. Really nice weather now, and seen so many animals today. Really cool. What do you think, Malin?
I love it. It's so beautiful. This light. Oh, I missed it. I missed it so much. To have these bright,
Summer nights.
long days and long evenings.
Thank you for watching. Please like, share and subscribe, and if you're new to the channel, check out our playlist to see our adventure from the beginning.